Olympic snowboarder Ryan Wedding lands on the FBI most wanted list. And what a story this one is. It's a story that when it first came out, I saw it, I think, probably a month or so ago, and I didn't even want to talk about it, right? Because I didn't like the story. I don't want to have to cover it, but I'll tell you what, when everyone is covering the story and all of snowboarding is talking about this guy, Ryan Wedding, and he's now on the FBI most wanted list, wanted for murder. He's a drug cartel in Mexico, and I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you compete in Canadian alpine snowboarding and you decide that you're going to be one of the biggest drug cartels in Mexico and you're going to murder people and sell tons of cocaine. I don't see how that's a good idea ever, but I don't know how you make that transition. That must have been a very tough transition for the guy. I just don't know how you do it, right? It's mind-boggling when you think about it. Ryan Wedding went from an Olympian to an alleged drug kingpin and murderer on the FBI most wanted list. And the thing is, if you're on the FBI most wanted list, you most definitely are going to get caught because they are going to throw every single resource at you to get you. That's it in a nutshell. There is no way that he gets away with this for long. 44 years old, competed in the Olympics in 2002, Salt Lake. That picture right there taken from Park City. That is where the PGS took place. Parallel giant slalom, by the way, is what PGS is. And living life on the edge back then, living life on the edge now. Ryan Wedding, wanted for murder. Is a drug kingpin responsible for bringing tons of drugs into the U.S., into Canada. So not just the U.S. He's involved his home country, too, as well. And now he's wanted for murder. And he's on the FBI most wanted list. It's crazy. The story is absolutely crazy. So according to authorities, since his release, now he already spent time in jail. So the dude already went to jail. I think it was 4 years. He fled to Mexico and became a high-ranking member of the Sinaloa cartel. That is Mexico's largest drug cartel. He's got some nicknames. He's been in it long enough to have nicknames now, right? El Jefe is his nickname. And I'm not smiling and laughing and thinking this is funny. This is just unbelievable. So to me, the story from the start is unbelievable. I mean, it's inconceivable. He's also known as the Giant. He's also known as Public Enemy. And he's just going at it. 10 most wanted fugitives list. You don't get on that list for doing little things wrong. You have to do big things wrong. So the first assistant United States Attorney Bill Essayli, that's a long title first off. Here's what he said. Wedding, who believed to be living in Mexico, accused of working closely with the Sinaloa cartel. The murder of a witness in Colombia earlier this year was a cruel, cold-blooded act that could not go unanswered. First Assistant United States Attorney Bill Essayli of the Central District of California, he told the press conference that, and this is what he says too. He goes on to say, this week's arrest underscore our resolve to root out and punish wrongdoers involved in criminal organization and serve as a warning for drug lord Ryan Wedding. If convicted, you will never see the outside of a prison ever again, he added. And you got to think that that's a pretty much true statement. I don't see how that is not a true statement. Because when you go on the FBI's 10 most wanted, you definitely are going to be the one they're going to go after. And, you know, first of all, parallel giant slalom, it counts as a snowboarding event. Yes, it does. But 24th place in Park City in 2002. That's what it is. He wasn't a top guy, but 24th is where he finished. Probably not on the Yahoo if he's finishing that slow. But you still look at it. How do you picture a Canadian being this ruthless? I just don't see it. I don't understand how he went from what you'd love to be able to sit this dude down and hear the story. What the heck happened? How did you pull this off? And how did you go there? Is it because you're an adrenaline junkie from the start and you lived your life on the edge before, so now you want to live your life on the edge again? I mean, you got to know no matter what, the dude is going to get caught. And if you go and look at what all the stories are, all the stories right now, just go punch in snowboard news. Just put that in for a little bit. And it'll show you. That's just like half of the stories. Every news station is doing something on this. So I had to cover it. Speaking of which, subscribe, like, turn on notifications, and share Access Media Snowboard. So I don't get it. He's going to get caught. It's a massive story. It's everywhere. And you just look at the situation and go, how does a guy turn from an alpine snowboarder living in a small town in Canada to a drug lord kingpin murdering people? That just, to me, does not make any sense at all. But that's the story. Olympic snowboarder Ryan Wedding on the FBI most wanted list. Wow. That's going to bring a close to it. Access Media Snowboard. Subscribe, like, turn on notifications. I'm Brad J, and I'll see you on the hill.